Hello and welcome to Garblag Games. I'm Pete, and with me tonight so far we have
Leon. Hello.
Roger. Hello.
Excellent. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully, Egil, Jim. Hello. Welcome. Sorry, we
Hi,
had a
Egil.
slight technical issue at
Hi,
the beginning.
Jim.
I turned on OBS before I turned on all the cameras, and it doesn't like that. Before I plugged in the cameras, sorry,
Noob.
I should say.
Should
I know.
these lights be on?
They should be
Or
on.
is that just for the recording?
However, I forgot to charge those batteries, so
Okay,
they're
they charge.
going to be saved for later. Should fire your social media intern. You're absolutely right. Roger, you're fired.
Wait, I'm a social media intern?
You were.
I wish I had a social media intern. Anyway, we are here and we are live. And tonight on the Garblag Games live show, we are going to be announcing a... Oh, we have a visitor.
That I'm pretty sure was or not.
We have, this is a little bit shiny, so I'm going to try and position this so you can see it without too much. We are live streaming. Lawrence is here.
Hello.
Bear with me for one moment. There you
Please
go.
hold. Minnow.
Interlude. Not
Let's
too
hold-
much of that,
hold music.
otherwise we have to pay for it. I think you're allowed to do like
Sorry,
3
that,
seconds of a song
Something like that.
without paying.
that's
for
alright,
it.
that was definitely less than 3
No, I know.
seconds.
I went to a comedian recording last night and they had like about 4 seconds of the line.
This-
Oh, they've got to pay for it if it's 4.
Oh, yeah. This is the UGears Games Dice Keeper box.
That's pretty cool.
And it's a little MDF laser cut kit that you put together to create your own dice keeper, which is pretty cool. And we've got one that we're going to put together for the studio, but we've also got one that we're going to give away. We're not giving it away tonight, but what we're going to do is tell you how you can win it.
Not you, Jim. You're a shag.
Yeah, not Jim. Jim, go away. No, don't go away, Jim.
When are you coming back to the studio, Jim? Answer.
I was fully expecting an answer. Like you said it and then I was waiting for a response and I suddenly realised that's not how this works.
No, you've done this a few times now, Leon. You should
I'm
know how
usually on
this
the
works.
other end and I'm just talking to the screen. I go, why aren't they answering me?
That's
I go,
true.
oh, I have to type it.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
It's when you're watching one of the videos back and someone says something and you're like, oh no, this isn't like...
Yeah, can't answer that.
So tonight we're going to be recording episode 3 of our Woofrup show, Flint and Steel. No, don't worry. I won't do that till later.
Gotta say.
Yeah, tease you and then suddenly do it. Yes, episode 3 of season 3. Our party are exploring Ubersreich as depicted in the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay starter set, which we did a giveaway for a few weeks ago. And yes, we've got a lovely guide to Ubersreich, which
That's
I am
very cool.
using as one of the campaign resources.
I'm on a bit of an Empire kick at the moment. The Total War DLC for the Empire has just come out.
Oh, really?
Which has completely overhauled it. It's so different now.
Is it good?
I've literally only played a few hours of it, but it's really cool. It's very, very different.
Okay, cool.
Basically, they've all like elect counts and politics, and it all seems very relevant to what we're doing in the show, which is quite
that's
funny.
cool. Okay,
About how people are trying to secede from the Empire, and the Emperor's having to like lay down the pimp hand and stop them. And it's all very cool.
Okay, cool. Lay down the pimp hand.
Is that like in Game of Thrones? There's the left hand of the king.
No, that's
in
what
the
he calls
Empire,
his-
they have the pimp
Pimp
hand of the king.
It's like Jaime Lannister's like hand, the gold hand. He can just
I
slap
thought it was
people
like
with.
he hasn't got Gal Moraz anymore. He's got a big like mace with like a purple hand on the top. It's the pimp hand.
Well, that's what they call the Reichland Runefang. Yeah, so no, like all the
so much geekery. It's amazing.
I know.
It's great.
All of the
isn't it?
elect accounts are now named characters, and they all have their rune fangs like they do in the lore, and it's
Oh, cool.
really
Oh,
the
that's
way
cool.
so it's not just like, oh look, there's generic.
Do you know what a
random
rune
Empire
fang is,
faction.
Leon?
I'm gonna say yes, so I look cool.
It's a magic sword that basically the dwarves, they gave the emperor his big like doom hammer thing,
Yeah.
Gal
Gal
Moraz,
Moraz.
which is what Warhammer takes its name from.
Yeah.
And the dwarves also gifted the empire a number of rune fangs equal to the number of provinces that they have. So that's what the rune fangs are. So each elector count works a bit like the old Holy Roman Empire system.
Yeah.
Each elector count has a rune fang.
It's like a badge of office as well as a big dobby magic sword.
Including Karl Franz, who's the emperor, but Karl Franz doesn't need to use his rune fang because he's got Gal Moraz, which is like just one of the best weapons ever created.
I think
It's
he
the
uses
one
it for
hammer
like
to rule them all.
indeed,
Pretty
and the
much.
9 swords.
Yeah, the
for
9 swords given to the mortal men.
Yeah.
So yeah, a bit like that, yeah, but cooler because they're weapons
Because it's a
rather than
sword,
rings.
yeah.
Yeah. Can I have a sword? No, you can have a ring.
Oh, this feels
Oh,
less
hey.
useful.
But that
Come
guy
on.
got a sword.
Yeah. I don't want you using them against me.
Sorry, slight deviation
No,
there,
that's
but
okay.
it was-
That's
I
cool.
just thought it was all
It's
quite
un-
relevant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is all relevant. It is all
Empire
relevant.
politics and
And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a competition to win the Dice Keeper. And all you need to do is go and...
I'm just trying to think of it. It's like, you have to take all your money and put it in an envelope and then send it to Garblag
or
Games.
make us a rune fang.
And
Yeah.
whoever sends
Or
the
gamble
most
around.
wins.
$5,000. No, don't. I mean,
I mean, if you want
don't,
to.
don't send $5,000 in an envelope.
No,
That would
send
be-
£5,000. It's slightly more.
Oh, no.
For now.
Not the way the economy's going. Maybe send us
No,
euros.
the pounds bounce back a little bit.
Okay, well that's good.
A little bit.
Anyway, less about the real world.
Because it's boring and lame.
It is boring. It is boring.
Doesn't have
Um,
rune fangs.
Eggils put a little hammer.
Good work. Did Jim reply?
No.
Jim, you
No.
slag, when are you coming back to the channel? Tell us.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition.
Yeah, but there's other games.
There are other games.
We'll be having other shows coming to the channel soon.
Indeed. Well, actually, one thing I was going to point out before we talk fully about the giveaway is the new overlay that I've done for the live show,
Oh yeah.
which shows the games that we're currently playing on the channel. So we've got Edge of the Empire, where we've got our Star Wars game, Fractured Empire. We've got Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay with Flint and Steel!
Okay.
We've got Scion, where we have Vostok's Chance, Colin's running that, and we've got the Dark Heresy game that Lawrence is running, which is On the Edge of the Emperor's Light, which is really cool. I've just been catching up with that. I've just got the latest episode to watch, but there was lots of
Did you see the last one?
lots of fire.
I'm not going to say spoilers, but yeah.
Yeah. No, it's really good. I've been enjoying.
When's
I have half-eaten sandwich. What will that get me?
I'll be honest, I've missed dinner, so...
Right now, a lot from
if
Leon.
you gave me food,
He
I
said
would,
I
I
was
would give
cooking.
you the things, yeah.
Yes.
Anything I could grab from this carriage, I would give you for food.
Hey.
It's not mine. So.
Yeah. Hey, that's not fair.
When's the... Because they're doing a... I know all the
Yeah,
words and
you
the
know all the
terms.
stuff.
Cubicle 7 are doing a 40k version of Wolfram.
Wrath and Glory
Yeah.
is a reprint of the Ulysses Spiel game with some updates to the rules and new artwork. And that's coming out soon.
So
Yeah,
is that this year?
I'm hoping Cubicle 7 will improve it because they've done some pretty good work with Warframe.
Yeah, I don't think they'll make huge different changes to the game. It would take too long for them. And if you remember, the release of Wolfrup was delayed for a bit, and I think they had a bit of a bad experience with people going, "I want my Warhammer right now!"
Nerd Rage. It's a wonderful thing.
It's great. I love you so much, but give me the damn thing. So yeah, I'll come back, start another game, and I'll be there.
Start another game of what, Jim? We're starting games all the time. Just saying.
Well, Scion's about to end, so we
Hey.
will be having something different happening on Tuesday.
One of the people that's on the channel is going to be running something, and they're asking for players at the moment. Jim, I'm not going to say what it is because
on the Facebook group, but
on the Facebook.
we can talk about that.
Can
Can
we?
we? Why not?
I don't know. All right.
Oh well, why don't we wait till they're here?
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to drop the spoiler bomb on it or.
I think we should drop a couple of little spoilers, otherwise what's the point of watching the live show? Wrath and Glory definitely needs a few fixes, says Eggle. Yeah, I had a little look at the PDF free adventure that came out with like quick start rules, and it's kind of like a D6 pool. I wasn't impressed massively by the system. Hopefully they've done some stuff with it. We hopefully will have a little look at it when it comes out.
Although they also own all of the rights to all of the other 40k RPGs, which they sell PDFs of.
They just did a humble bundle, didn't they?
They did recently do a humble
Like
bundle.
all the Dark Heresy
But it
first
would
edition
be
stuff.
amazing if they would
PDFs.
kind of do some of them.
Yeah,
It
I
might
think
not happen, but it would be cool if they did.
I think there's
Just saying.
clearly some kind of contractual commitment that they have to fulfill, and we'll see what happens after that.
If they just skinned Wolfrup mechanics In 40K,
That's-
would that
that's
word
Dark
work?
That's
Heresy.
basically how
Yeah.
40k the 40k ones are. So Dark Heresy, Rogue Trader, Death Watch, Black Crusade, Only War. They all kind
Black
of follow.
Crusade, you say?
But I do indeed. They all kind of follow the same kind of roughly same mechanics
Yeah.
as Wolfrop.
Yeah.
Roughly. Not
There's-
this version of Wolfrop.
More second edition,
Yeah.
but
There's
similar-
similarities
yeah,
there,
it's,
isn't there? Yeah.
It's very similar. I mean,
Success
if you can play
levels,
one, you can play the other.
doubles, all that kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one's a bit different.
Here's a real question. Have you lot seen the Astartes video on YouTube, the 40k Space Marine thing? I have not been paying attention.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
Was that Jim the Schlag?
The Astartes thing. I think I have. That's like the fan. Yeah, that's Jim the Schlag.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. It's very cool.
Although also,
What is it?
is it Black Reach?
It's about a Space Marine.
Someone animated the sort of Apocalypse, the audiobook, the Armageddon one.
Oh, okay.
Is it called Black Reach?
I don't
Hell's
know.
Reach.
Okay.
Hell's Reach. Someone kind of did like a pencil sketch animation to go along over the top of the audio
Mhm.
book that Black Library made. It's really
The whole
cool.
thing.
Oh
Blimey.
wow, that's
It-
really impressive.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I think
I
they've
thought you were
recently
going to be like,
finished
no,
it.
it's like a 5-minute.
No, they've done it. They've done it as like episodes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only like a probably hour or two long.
Okay.
But either way, when you
That's
watch
a
it, it's like
lot.
that's
That's a
really
lot of-
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all
It's a
on
lot of
YouTube
scribbling.
as well. So if you kind of like your 40k stuff, check out Hell's Reach. That's
Yes.
very swish.
Yes,
So-
indeed.
Someone did something similar. It was just for our art project for the Harry Dresden books because they're all first person and he's narrating what other people are saying.
Mhm.
So it lends itself really well to animating the audio book because it's present tense. So he's describing what's happening as it happens.
So
So
it feels like they're talking over the
Yeah.
cartoon. Yeah.
So it feels like they're describing what's actually.
You know, there's a Dresden Files role-playing game
Yes.
where you do a collective
Faith system,
like
isn't it?
city building
Oh.
exercise at the beginning. So you
Oh, that's
build
kinda
your
cool.
city and then you
I
play
love
in
the
it.
Dresden
But
Files.
unfortunately, you play on it
See,
with the fate system.
I feel so bad.
I don't really
like
know
the last
anything
3
about
books.
the Dresden Files. Unfortunately, what I know about Dresden is probably very different to what they are.
Well, that's
Like
where the name
historical
came
events.
Yes,
From.
I
Yeah,
know.
he actually got the name from the city of Dresden because he was watching something on TV.
Yes,
about
but the
Dresden at
events
time.
I'm familiar with around Dresden are
Yeah, very different.
historic, shall we
Yes.
say.
Anyway,
Very
Oh.
modern. Not a lot of old buildings.
I got to go. Have fun,
Who's that?
Jim.
Bye,
Jim.
His comment was held for review because it said "have fun," and then on the next
Oh.
line he put "n." It looked like he was going to write a
Something
rude
else.
word,
A curse
a
word.
curse word, indeed. Ah, okay, cool. Egil never could get the hang of the fate system in the Dresden Files RPG. Yeah, it's like the plus and minus dice.
I actually
isn't
quite
it?
liked the Fates. I mean, I think it's Fate Accelerated that we played a hack of to
Okay.
play Star Wars, and that was pretty cool.
It's meant to be more
Never won.
narrative.
Yeah.
Never system I played.
It's very simple. I quite liked it.
Okay, cool. Maybe one we should do a one shot of on the channel at some point in the future. There's a lot of games we need to run next
Yeah, I
year.
was just
We
thinking
need
it
to start reviewing
might
a
be worth
big list.
nudging Adam. He ran the one that I played in before.
That was where Adam ran a game, a Star Wars game at the
Like
St
a
Albans Role Playing Club,
lunatic.
and basically for each session of the game,
every two sessions we had.
sorry, he ran a different version of the Star Wars rules
Including some like
that have been
hacks
published
and homebrews.
and
Oh, wow.
some changes,
So
That's
yeah,
kinda
and
we,
cool.
like converted characters.
So you
So
can try all the
between-
different systems.
Yeah.
so yeah, he did it. So we played the D6 Star Wars system, the D20 Star Wars system, the D20 Star Wars Saga system, the Fantasy Flight system. We also did Fate and Apocalypse World, and
Yeah.
it was
That's a really
Absolutely
interesting way to compare
mad,
what
but quite
systems
cool.
you like. And because I've been looking at like settings and stuff and like different game engines, trying to work out like whether particular engines lend themselves to particular settings.
yeah. I mean,
I think they do, or styles of game more. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
I mean,
styles of game.
I think the
Yeah.
key thing that really kind of was highlighted by it is the system is not so important as the story.
Yeah.
But it's just quite funny when your character's got like really good at something for a couple of sessions and then sucked at it the next one.
Yeah.
Just because of the way the different systems work, you just can't always be good at what you
In
are.
some of them, you can really optimize a character, like the
Well,
D20
we
system
didn't make
and
them.
things.
Adam
No,
did.
sure,
So Adam
sure.
tried to keep them as similar as he could. But
as close as possible.
certain systems make different rolls off different stats, and you
Sure.
just can't juggle
Yeah,
it
yeah.
quite.
Yeah.
the
That
way
must
you
have
would
been
like
an
to.
interesting exploration for Adam who ran Star Trek Morpheus, our Star Trek Adventures show, which we had a lot of fun in, and I got to play in, which was some fun. Cardassians.
I don't think you've ever mentioned the fact that you run that game on this channel and not mentioned that you got to play Cardassian.
Well, no, it's more that I got to play.
Yeah.
You know, because 99% of my role-playing life has been running games.
Yeah.
But I also got to play Cardassian. And the best show in Star Trek is Deep Space Nine. And the best characters on Deep Space Nine are the Cardassian characters. They're just awesome. But anyway.
I'm kind of looking forward to running something.
Oh,
Yeah,
we talked about it already, didn't we?
talked about the
Best
game
Left
in a while.
Buried.
Set in
Yeah.
the Warhammer world. About going down, like diving in the Khemri sort of land of the dead.
Hmm.
Going
That
into
sounds
the
really.
tombs to find
That sounds
stuff.
really
So
cool.
I'm hoping that's
Actually,
going
on the Best Left Buried Discord today, we had someone who'd popped on to watch. Was having a conversation with Jelly Muppet, the guy,
creator,
the
yeah.
guy who runs Soul Muppet. Yeah, I know. And and started and said out of the blue, "Oh, I watched the Garblag Games stream." Tagged me.
Yep.
They completely missed the point of the grip system. And I was like, "Whoops!" It was a one shot. We had like 10 minutes at the end where grip became like an important part, where your fear builds up, but you can trade injuries and other things to get rid of your grip, so you're not as paralysed. But anyway,
for
no,
next
but
time.
they enjoyed the video and thought it was good fun. And I said, well, we'd probably be doing some more. So
Have you seen Mothership hits like 1,200 views or something?
I know.
I was just scrolling through YouTube there, so I didn't realise how many people
Did you
had
ever
seen
get around to
Mothership.
watching the Mothership one?
No, not
I
yet.
strongly
Really
recommend
good
that.
game.
That was amazing.
yeah,
Yeah,
The story was cracking and the characters were really good.
you guys really got someone actually on. I can't remember what it was. It was either the Mothership Discord or on another Facebook group. But someone said you should watch this as an example of how to play your characters.
Wow.
And I was like, that's.
Oh my god, the dog. You were pulling it. I hope I wouldn't have. I thought I broke the
Leon's
garage,
having fun with the garage door.
It's okay, the wind had it.
We're
now
live.
streaming.
We're live streaming.
Oh,
I know, we were trying to watch you at home.
Oh, okay.
I think you realised you were meant to be here.
Yeah. Oh my God, we
I'm
got
on the
a.
wrong side of the screen.
It
Yeah.
said your stream has ended, and
Wait,
now
wait,
there's
wait.
just a
No,
like
so
15-second
And now
video.
watch
no.
begins.
So we started streaming and the cameras weren't on, but I
That'll do
couldn't
it.
I couldn't reset it without stopping the stream and starting again. So
Oh, right,
we
now
are
they-
now streaming and
Oh,
we
it's
have
nice and toasty in here.
we have five viewers watching. Hello everybody.
Oh, hi,
Hi,
everyone.
watching.
everybody.
I think one of those is me, but yeah. So I can see the comments. Anyway, should we say finally about the competition?
Yeah, well, you
Because so.
Yeah, those things are cool. Where
They
are
are
they
very
from?
cool. I'm
'Cause,
going to
like,
pass one over to
yeah.
you, Sam, so you can have a look. These are from UGears Gaming.
It's got a skull on it.
They make unique mechanical
Does that
devices.
make it a baddie?
There's a really cool one. Now that obviously
Ooh,
I've liked
tower.
their Facebook page, it kind of pops up on my feed a lot. And there is a really cool one of this classic car, and it's ridiculous, the detail in it. It's got little levers that pop the hood. You know, it's got moving engine parts and all kinds of stuff. It's
You
great.
and your Americanisms.
Sorry.
Improper English.
Sorry. The bonnet.
Correct.
Yes. Anyway, what we want you to do in order to win the Dice Keeper. Now, whether you want to have this as a safe haven for your best dice or a jail for your very worst dice, that is up to you.
Or just something cool.
Or something cool
Why not
that,
both?
like, we will have sitting on a shelf behind Leon's head, probably, or behind Norris's head.
On Leon's head. Balancing
I
carefully.
mean, he does like hats.
He does like hats.
So-
Could we make
says
you a
me.
hat with it on the top? And then when you have to roll, you have to go do 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 do, and it goes, and the dice roll out.
You have to make the noise though.
I like it.
So I don't know where that, I don't know where that came
Get
from.
the Swanee whistle out.
So we need you to
Yes.
go. So in order to be in with a chance to win, and I think I need a bit of help with this, guys. What we need is we want people to go and subscribe to the channel, and
Obs.
like and comment either episode 2 or episode 3 of Flint and Steel, because it's Flint and Steel night. It's appropriate.
Okay.
But I'm thinking what kind of comment people need to leave. And I was thinking something about your worst role or your best role ever. So
I
when
think
you're one
worst
or you're
is more fun.
yeah.
Oh,
well,
best roll is like
A
bragging
roll
rights.
you've made that has resulted in something very entertaining.
yes.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. So your best roll, which could be bad, could be good. Please go and comment on Flint and Steel episode 2, which is available right now, and after this stream you can go and check it out. Or Flint and Steel episode 3, which we're about to film and will be available very soon.
And like them.
Like them, comment and subscribe, and you will be in with a chance to win this. And in 2 weeks' time,
Can they comment on both?
why not?
Wicked. There you go.
Different comments. Different comments.
Double whammy entries
But
there.
if you comment on both, then you get 2 entries into the competition.
decadent.
Share them with friends.
Yes, and share them with
Decadent.
friends. Now, today is the 12th of September at time of filming. And in 2 weeks' time, on the 26th of September, we'll be announcing the winner in the
Okay.
live show before episode 4 of Flint and Steel.
Is Ben allowed to enter this one?
Yes.
No one tell him.
But he won't win it. He can enter it.
Can I enter?
You can enter it.
Hey, I'll take that as gold.
I might remove your name from the winning list at the end.
It's alright, I'll change the list.
And as usual, we will have the Danish Ball of Chance adjudicated by
You
Leon.
need to find out what that is in
Well
Danish.
volunteered.
What's Danish Ball of Chance in Danish?
Come on,
Dansk.
come on, Leon.
I know the first one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
so that yeah,
Probably.
yep. So that's our competition.
Dansk
So
Chance.
go off after the stream and get liking and commenting and subscribing to Garblag Games. So that's cool. And then that will be winging its way to you, and that's pretty cool. These
is
things are
pretty
very awesome. They
Oh,
do look a
colour
little
it in.
Hellraiser.
I want to colour it in.
Well, I was thinking
It has got a skull on the front of it.
it does.
Like a demon.
That
Well,
means
sort
they're the
of.
baddies.
Oh, it does have a demon face on it, doesn't it?
Looks a bit kind of word bearery.
I was thinking of spraying it black and then dry brushing it silver, or in bronze and
Yeah.
red and different
Would that
colours on
interfere with the
different parts.
mechanisms?
I don't know. Would it
Oh,
make
yeah,
the
if you
wood?
do it heavy.
Would it make the wood like
He'd be okay with that.
swell?
If not, if you spray it. So if you painted it, it might.
Yeah, so
you
like
spray
a
it,
light
should be
dry brush maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try it out and see what happens.
We'll let you know.
volunteered.
No, you're doing that.
Oh, okay. I volunteered.
Yeah, that's what we. That's
You're
what
the master builder.
Apparently.
Yeah. You said that yourself.
Speaking of, we need to arrange a building session to build a couple of the Flint and Steel characters.
Ooh.
So I forgot I picked up the stuff to make them recently.
Which ones?
Bagric and Torvald.
Oh, excellent.
Ooh.
Excellent. Because we've nearly got a whole set, haven't we?
And
So we have-
someone was
some
waving a
minor
potential
characters.
Alvin at me the other day. as
Some
well.
I
minor
was. I think
characters
I
to
might have found an
approach
Alvin.
Oh, really? Is it a 300 miniature?
No, it's got clothes on.
Okay, right, okay.
Sorry,
It's not
Simon.
Alvin then. Yeah.
It's what Alvin wants to be,
Okay.
but not
On
in it.
fire?
Yeah,
I
sounds
thought
about
I'd
right.
clarify that because Alvin.
Yeah, that's fair. So, the other games we're thinking about playing. Oh, hello, Mr. Zip.
Love that word's getting used a lot right now.
Yeah.
Decadent.
So we have some other ideas for games coming up, and I'm looking at this side of the table over here. Gonna wave my hand at all three
Yeah,
people
there might be some things, maybe.
because John,
Ah!
John,
What am I doing?
John,
What's happening?
Spotlight now.
next week you're running. No, fatal. No, don't go fatal.
No effect.
Yeah. So John is hopefully going to run the One Ring
That's in a while.
in a while. It's
Yes.
November.
But first,
It's not that long because that's when my second son is going to be born, and it's approaching rapidly.
Well, I just hope the rules are out by then.
Yeah, we'll have a chat with
Aren't
Cubicle
they going
7.
up on pre-release soon?
You can pre-order the collector's edition which is like
Oh, the Super Swank edition.
£400 or
Ouch.
whatever.
I've just
no,
got-
whatever.
I've got a bonus at work.
I wouldn't
No,
have
you
thought.
haven't.
I wouldn't have thought it'd be that much because
It's
the
not
collector's edition of this,
It's not
i.e.
£400.
this, was
I'll
like
find out.
90.
I can
I think it's
immediately-
100. I think it's about £100.
I'm going to find out.
Dear Cubicle 7, please send us an advanced copy of it.
Hey,
so that we can
Leon,
play it.
Leon,
And,
I've already sent that email.
Okay.
No, the important thing is,
Did you
dear
add
viewers,
that John
they're
will love
probably
you long
watching
time?
right now.
dear viewers, contact Cubicle 7 and tell them to send us the One Ring.
All
So
three
we
of
can,
you.
yeah.
Not the book.
Six.
Not the book. The One
Great,
Ring.
The One Ring. Eggle said the One Ring, great game. Hey, Fabius Bile, hello.
Hi, Fabius.
Alvin, is he going to be blood soaked? The miniature.
I can do that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
I
going to have
can
like
do that.
blood
It
all
would
over him.
probably. It's probably just.
I
Say
mean,
I'm
to
just.
be
it
fair,
would-
most
we-
of them probably.
If we just get Alvin and a pot of blood for the blood god and just go,
Dip.
no, just pour it over him.
Is blood for the blood god like a special paint
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
a
blood?
gloss. It's
yeah,
gloss finish.
It's a
Ah.
technical
you
paint that's
can-
used
yeah.
to put blood
There
on
we go.
models.
It's really
Technically.
The One Ring Standard
Oh,
Edition is live, pre-order.
Okay, there you
Uh,
go.
That's what they call the specific type of paint.
Yeah, sure. No, I was
If you're
being-
using
I was
Citadel
being
paint,
sarcastic.
I just
You
like
can
that there's
say-
like people who separate their blood by
Oh.
catching it. They say, no, this is the blood for the blood god.
yeah,
This
Sorry.
is the regular blood.
just to clarify, we're not sponsored by
Vampires.
them, so other paints are available.
they are like.
Oh, here we go.
Scale
Like the
75.
chameleon.
So, the
chameleon
Lord of the
paints
Rings,
from Green
the
Stuff.
One
Oh,
Ring
they're
Collector's
wicked.
Oh,
Edition.
not everyone at the same time. Sorry. The Lord of the Rings, the One Ring,
Here we go. So the normal book is going to be $59. Don't know what that is in pounds.
£58.
Probably.
I don't know, depends on the
collector's
day of the
edition.
week.
Yeah,
Pre-order now. Cost is.
this is great
God.
TV.
God, it's going.
It's
Thanks
nail
for watching someone
biting.
read their phone.
It's nail biting. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't actually tell you how much it
It's
is.
about $100.
£100.
That's
One-
about
one the
£100.
I want to pre-order it. Can I pre-order?
No.
Finally,
Tell me how much it
Alex
is.
Moss, finally catching you guys live. Been so long since I've managed to
Hi,
tune
Alex.
in, darn kids.
Oh, congratulations! I
yes,
think are in order
congratulations, Alex.
£100
Well done.
exactly.
£100?
£99.99.
So
well,
you
then
were
not
lying.
£100 exactly.
And it will. Does it say when it will be released?
I'm upset now. John just completely
Thank you.
lied to
Fully
us.
lied.
does
Yeah,
It's £100
exactly.
exactly.
How
Wow.
much is it? $99.99.
Oh, we can't play the game now.
That's
Yeah,
genius.
no.
No, so
No,
we're
now
gonna
we're
do.
gonna have
So,
to flog
so
in.
John's gonna do the One Ring, which I think is going to be a cracking game, and hopefully I might get to playing it once or twice. But that may be while I'm on hiatus. We're
Just
having
said-
looking
said
after.
expected Q1 2020. Ooh.
We
Well,
have to get a playtest version.
hey, Cubicle 7.
What we could no, you know what we could do is we could play first edition.
Delayed a couple of months. Is that how children work?
Nah.
You could play first edition and then
I think Cubicle
convert.
7 just need to send us the.
I think they
the
just
early
need to
Cheers,
send
guys.
us
What
one.
have I missed? Alex, you've missed the announcement of giving away
Toys.
a dice keeper, which could be a haven for your favourite dice or a gel for your bad dice. And
Or a
all you have
hat.
to, or a hat. Yeah, we talked about that as well. You'll be able to see that when you go
Or
back
a
and watch
really awkward D6.
it. Yeah, I don't think you can really roll that.
Why not?
Not with that attitude.
It's a cube-ish.
There you go. There's a look at it. Sorry, it's got the cellophane on it. I don't want to break the seal. It's going to be sent off
I
to
do.
someone. I know you do. You can break the seal on that one. Basically, comment on Flint and Steel episode 2 or 3,
And
With-
or
and/or if you comment on both,
What's that?
you get 2 entries.
it's a board game actually.
Yes. And you could win this if you tell us about your best roll,
A
dice
roll that
moment.
resulted in something
Interesting. Your best roll or your worst roll, something
Good
memorable
example would
from one of the
be
games.
in
First edition
episode
tour
one's
is
thing.
great, says Egil.
Bump for the sexy.
No, I was thinking of Leon's first casting attempt in the pub,
Oh yeah.
which I'm not going to say in case anyone hasn't watched it yet, but
It
that was very
fantastic.
entertaining. And
Yes.
if you haven't watched it, go watch episode 1 of
When did we-
season 3.
We haven't role played in a pub for about 3 years.
You were in the pub.
No,
the
no,
characters
Our
Oh.
characters were in the pub.
yeah.
Remember-
in the
Hi,
crooked,
John.
Oh,
the
dear.
crooked hammer.
Now it
Remember-
makes
yes,
sense.
yeah, there you go. Cool. So John's going to run the One Ring, and
At some
may
point.
also do a short
At some point.
something
Black
else.
Crusade
Black
is
Crusade.
actually a thing that's happening because I bought the rulebook today.
Whoa!
So,
So that's happening on Tuesdays.
yes,
Yeah.
a very short campaign.
Sure.
It may even It depends how quick they do it, I suppose. But
So 17 years.
yeah.
Because players.
It's the
There's a
cornerstone
button
show
there,
of
push
the
the
channel,
button.
and it's
But
been
where's the
going for
button?
3 years.
Perhaps we should fortify the area where the button is.
So for
Oh
viewers,
no, we've lost the button.
for viewers who don't know what Black Crusade is,
Black Crusade is set in the grim darkness of the far future.
Mm.
But instead of playing heroic space marines or members of the Inquisition, like Dark Heresy, for example, you play the bad guys.
oh,
A warband of chaos worshippers who go around doing things, unspeakable things to people.
Do they have skulls on
Okay.
their hats?
Among
No.
other things.
Then how do you know they're the baddies?
they're
The
tentacles.
interesting thing to this is because you're chaos, obviously you don't have the infrastructure of the wider Imperium. So
That's your
There's
main
less
priority.
requisition
The
forms.
bus is always breaking
things
down.
like
and they have to push
your armor breaks more easily, which can be devastating on a space marine. Ammo can run out quite quickly.
Oh.
So yeah, we're also going to
The
introduce
catering is terrible.
the
at times.
catering is terrible. So
How
a lot
many
of
are
it,
you playing?
a lot of it is raiding Imperial worlds to gain resources, and
Get the sausage
Shit.
rolls, Dave.
yeah, shenanigans occur within.
Hey, priorities.
Yeah, pork pies. Come on.
Ask
So, and you don't only get to play as a space marine; you can also play as a human worshipper of chaos as well.
Okay.
human.
So it's horrible. So it will be a parental advisory show.
I mean,
To be honest, all 40k are
Yeah.
parental
Yeah.
advisory.
Well, this one is as well. What
Well,
the film
alright,
rating.
anything GW should
Anything
be
with
parental
Roger
advisory.
and John in the show should be parental advisory.
Well,
I mean, I'm not out and out going to make it parental advisory. We'll just see what happens.
Cool. Okay, so Black Crusade.
Black Crusade.
I have no idea. I bought the Genesis core.
Yeah,
From
I'm
Fantasy
I'm
Flight.
bullying
I don't
Leon
even
into
know what
running
the
a game.
Genesis thing is.
Genesis
There is,
is
like-
the system behind Star Wars, Edge of the Empire.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
the Fantasy Flight games.
What's the setting?
generic? No, that's the
generic.
thing.
It's settingless. It's an engine, so it gives you
Ooh.
a rule set for building it because it's very narrative based. So it uses the same dice system basically as Star Wars, but they call it different things.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So I've got to try and think of a setting and then create
Dark
it.
Crystal.
That was the first thing I said to him. Yeah, I was like, Dark Crystal.
I never
He's
saw
like,
it. The bird scared me as a child.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Skeksis.
the sketches are weird.
Scary.
Especially
Oh, I think we should definitely run a Dark Crystal based game, Sam, on the channel. Yes, that's
Paladin.
cool. And I'm also Paladin. Also trying to get you to run a one shot of something. Or
Yeah, I think
Whatever.
if I can get a Genesis thing going, I can try it.
that pitch you said for that thing you
Should I
talked
tell
about.
them?
Yeah, because it sounds awesome.
Okay, so the idea is it's fantasy-based, steampunky, but you're roadies for a band on like a dwarven airship, and it gets attacked
I'm
in.
and crashes, and then your job as the roadies is to get the band to their gig on time. So that's the quest.
Are we dwarves?
sounds like
You could be a dwarf.
getting
I'm
him
in.
to the Greek.
I think a dwarf would make a good roadie, but then you could also have like managers and stuff. So it's very diversity.
Hello, DJ Demo, whose first comment on the channel is, "Oh shit." Hey,
It's
welcome.
live.
Yeah, I had to approve that one. There you go. It's a good
Hi,
job I got this.
DJ.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. So that was one of my ideas.
Steampunk airships with
Road
It's from a comic
dwarves.
I was trying to
Steampunk
write years ago called
pirate
Steampunk
roadies.
Dragon, and that was going to be the origin story for one of the characters.
You know, we
But
could
I
make
think-
a really cool mini of one of those.
A dwarven.
Other
steampunk
miniatures are
airship.
Yeah, it's like a clockwork.
The miniatures are available. Yes. Okay, that sounds cool. And Sam?
I might have been talking to Sam about, not me, obviously, because
There's just lots of
anyway.
Sams.
Yeah, about how we have all the like minis for Dungeons and Doggos,
Yes.
and you know, there's a lot of grimdark.
There
and
is.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
there should be, you know,
More
something a
doggos.
little bit more light-hearted, or maybe not, and it would just be grimbark.
Oh!
Yeah, or like a couple of other like short one-shot type,
Okay.
more. I don't
One
know.
shot, one
Less
opportunity.
kind of serious, heavy stuff,
Yes,
and
less
more just
dark.
like let's do shenanigans.
Let's have some fun.
because-
More ball
Yeah.
throwing.
Yes,
That's
obviously.
cool. That's cool.
To be
Oh,
fair, my
D100s.
One Ring game is going to be full of memes.
Joy.
Oh, we've already had surprise gopher, so you can't use that one.
I just want the intro
Oh man, I
music.
need to dig that out.
Yeah, we do.
Which episode was that on?
I
that you
don't
did that?
even know anymore.
Oh, come
It was
on.
like 2
Was it 1 or
ago?
2?
I think it was
Yeah,
2
it was
I
ago.
can't
first
even remember
episode.
what show
Yeah.
it was on.
Roger did the surprised gopher, but
By
it was outside of the edits, so so I've
it's
got
hidden
it. It's hidden. It's in the raw footage which I have.
on the cutting room
And
floor.
we need to make a little gif of Roger going, which was fantastic.
I have a demand though. I'm only gonna do one shot if Mark does the music.
Okay, I'm sure.
Okay,
I'm
Mark.
You hear that,
sure
Mark?
Mark will.
The gauntlet's been
Mark
thrown
won't
down.
be watching tonight because he is doing a
Yeah, he
live.
is.
He's performing,
gig.
isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's
Oh, cool.
performing.
He is also live.
Yes, he is live.
Well, it's okay
To more
'cause
people.
John has already got his theme music sorted for his next game.
Oh, okay.
Well, the One Ring or Black Crusade?
That one.
Black Crusade, I wanted to play Black Parade, but I'll dub it with the lyrics of Black Crusade. It's very similar. I just changed some of the words.
From
Which
parade to crusade.
Oh!
Oh, actually, no. You said something along those lines.
When I was a loyalist, my emperor took
Oh.
me into the stars to join a great crusade. And he said, son, when you grow up, I'll leave you to jog on back to Terra to open up the webway. It goes on like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Put a lot of F into it. Sounds like it was rubbish.
Here we go.
John, I'm in.
So Fabius Bile said, "I remember an RPG where you played as mice against weasels. That might be
That
Mouse
sounds
Guard."
cool. Probably
Yeah.
Mouse Guard.
Yeah,
I,
Mouse Guard.
I had that and got rid of it.
But what
Which
if you-
recently
but
they
what
were
if you
about
wanted
to
to
make a
play the
film
weasels?
of. Did you see all the stuff for the Mouse Guard movie?
They're doing a Mouse Guard movie.
No, they're not because they
Oh.
cancelled it.
Oh.
But they had all these sets and all this
They were
stuff
making a
made, and
game.
it was
Did they make a game?
fantastic.
It's an RPG.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I
there
had
a
it.
red
No,
one?
I don't mean the tabletop. I mean like
A
a
computer
digital
game.
one.
Let's have a
yeah.
look. To the internet.
To the
That
internet.
kind of fantasy depth of mice kind of red wall. There's a lot of
Oh, there's a lot of
and then
space
there's
there.
badgers and burrows
That
at the
was a
moment,
big
which is
ball.
all the minis.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
a
That's so pretty.
little tabletop game that looks really cool.
Yep. Yep.
We've been
That's cool.
obsessively playing
Um,
Warcry at the moment.
Stuart
Great.
Tarzi, hello Stuart, said, "If you want something fun, how about Paranoia? That is
Yeah.
hilarious. Paranoia is great
I've
fun."
never played it.
Do you know about
Happiness is mandatory, citizens.
Yes. So the in Paranoia,
Friend
Sounds like
computer.
that sounds like work.
it's like the far future, and the
Yes.
computer runs the whole
And everything's
city,
fine.
and everything is fine.
Yep.
And everyone has a security clearance, and you start off as
Oh,
is it infrared or red, depending on and you've got no clearance.
You know
And you're
nothing.
kind of expendable people who are sent off to do like ridiculous things. But you have clones, and so the idea is that you die, but becoming a
It's
traitor
okay.
is a very easy thing to happen.
Yeah.
And people are always pointing at each other, going, "Oh, friend computer."
So you're all working for the same thing to get the job done, but actually no one is because everyone's part of a secret thing, and everyone has a terrible secret that is totally,
so yeah,
groundbreaking.
a Mouse Guard film was in production.
Yep.
And in April 2019, Disney cancelled it 2 weeks before it was set to begin.
Yeah.
The studio had already spent 20 million on
And if you look, and I tell you what,
Wow.
go and have a look at it, because what they had made, the models they'd made for this film, were ridiculous, and people were just like,
I'd
this
hope
guy
so
did
for 20
a
million.
did a film on his phone round the kind of studio
Just
where
the
they
sets
were
and
all the artwork and the models
Oh,
and all this
Disney,
stuff, and he was like,
why?
"Yep, it's not happening. It's just not happening." And he was going around, and people were like, "This is madness. Look at this thing. It looks fantastic."
Can only assume. Yeah, I don't know. They must have just thought it wasn't.
Well, you know,
yeah,
Disney, it's the
no,
wrong mouse.
So
It's
you
true.
agree, or are you a time traveller?
Batman.
I think they're having a conversation in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am not a time traveller. But I did come here from the year
Yet.
1985.
I can neither confirm nor deny what I am.
I've travelled here from the year 1980. It's been a long time getting here. Cool. Okay, that's is not Teru. I think you need to retype that one, DJ Demo. But anyway.
Words.
Cool. Okay. So, was there anything else we needed to talk about? Oh, I've just finished the ground level of the House of Humble Thought, the A3 mega map, which
Yep.
took me a little while because lots of things were not the actual drawing of it.
Stuff
Getting-
keeps happening.
Stuff keeps happening. Life, things, shows,
Family.
all kinds of them. All that stuff keeps
Yeah,
happening. And I put up a little video on the Facebook page and on the Twitters and on MeWe that place that someone doesn't believe exists. And you can go and check that out
Something
and
a child
see.
says when they need the loo.
Yeah.
Me wee.
I think it's something for ladies at festivals.
That's
Oh,
a she. That's a she-wee.
This one's a gender neutral one.
Yes. They-wee. So, what was I talking about? I'm completely lost.
Humble
Maps.
Humble
Maps.
Yes.
A temple.
My monastery. Yeah, it's like, and I designed it
I want
with
a
like
monastery.
the expansion of the monastery in mind. So it starts off, and if you'll see on the video, it's like the original temple, and then they build a cloister with some cells, monks' cells around it, and then they're like, oh, we need a bigger library because we've got more monks. So they build a library, and then they're like, oh, this is not symmetrical anymore. So because they're
Pantry.
all about order
Always
and
need a big
structure.
pantry.
So then they build a big thing on the side with like dining, kitchen, bathhouse with little pipes and things.
Bathhouse?
And then a
Fancy.
small chapel in the corner because it's dedicated to Verena, and it's all about knowledge and,
Put that bit
and
for
stuff.
Sigmar.
But there's a little corner bit for Sigmar for like when travellers come along and all kinds of things. So it should be lots. Pineapples on pizza. Someone just shouted. That.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that and
I
it looks
like
great.
that.
Thanks,
Boo!
Fabius. Thanks, Fabius.
Boo that man.
My wife likes pineapple on pizza, so I'm half in the pineapple camp and half not.
So you mean you're not until your wife says yes, you are.
So you're half and half.
No, I'm not. John got it. It's half pepperoni, half Hawaiian.
Why not both?
Hawaiian pepperoni.
Ugh.
I'd eat it.
Hawaii-aroni?
No.
Hawaii.
Okay,
Hawaiian.
right. Anyway, it's just gone 8 o'clock, so I think it's time that we finish our live stream and we prepare to enter the world of Flint and Steel.
I hate you.
I knew I'd do it to you again, Roger.
ready.
Sorry, viewers. That may have been a little bit loud.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Hey,
There's
Hey,
now
no,
gonna
the
be
sound's
people out
better.
there
We know
with
the
trickles
sound.
of blood coming down their ears.
we know the sound is better now, so don't worry. Anyway,
More booze.
thank you very much, everyone who's joined us on the. Thank you, everyone who's joined us on the live stream. We will see you at the weekend for more Flint and Steel, and then next week we've got. I think we're doing Star Wars next week. We've got to figure out a few scheduling issues, but anyway, thank you very much for joining us, and we shall see you soon out there on Garblag Games stuff everywhere. Go check out social media.
Things.
Bye.